How's it going, guys? Hey, I'm going to show you how to install your trimmable all-weather floor mats for your car. All you need is a nice sharp pair of scissors to trim the mats, and then you'll need a felt marker. Now if your mats are like lighter in color, like gray, tan, you probably want to use a black sharpie, but blue stands out well on these black mats, so I'm just going to use this. And lastly, you'll need your floor mats. Now I got the MotorTrend all-weather floor mats for cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, but there's lots of models and different brands of mats out there. Any of them will do as long as they have these lines you're able to trim. I picked these kinds because they have the deeper channel, so it's good for dirt and mud and water. Let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to remove the packaging. This is attached by a plastic hanger, so we're just going to cut off the excess. So this is the front passenger floor, and you want to push the seat back so you have more room to work with. I'm just going to place the mat, see how it fits. So right here you can see that the frame of the car is causing the mat to flare up. That's totally fine, we're just gonna trim the mat around it. Once you've gotten a feel of where you want to put your mat, mark the areas where you want to trim. Alright, so after you're done marking the mat, it's time to grab your pair of scissors and start trimming. Now repeat the same process for the other side of the mat. The left side was a bit tricky and I wasn't sure how much to cut off, so then I cut each cell one by one and then refitted it to make sure it was kind of the right amount. I recommend doing this as well. This is what my mat looks like when I finished. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with how it fits, and I'd even need to trim the top. Well, the next segment of this video is going to be about the driver's side section, and I kind of go over how the factory mat compares to the new mat. Alright, so here's the factory mat. As you can see, it's a lot shorter than the mat we're installing. I guess the reason being is that car manufacturers don't want anything to be stuck under the pedals when they're being pressed. For example, when you're full throttling, you don't want any of this, and when you're shifting from second to third. So what you want to do is fully press it down, see where it catches it, and give some room. So you can see the clutch pedal hits this line, so I'm just going to give it a good inch under and cut the next line. So right here. The brake pedal never really touches the floor pan, but there's air in your brake system, it can. Now of course the throttle does touch the floor pan, so it looks like we're going to cut along this line right here. When you get to the left side, there's actually a footrest area. This is really common for manual and standard cars, so I'm just going to cut straight off right here, and we'll deal with that later. So right here it's kind of lifting because the channel, I'm just going to cut a slit down here just so it's easier and it doesn't really float in the air. After I cut the pedal section out, I put it back in place and tested each pedal for clearance. As for the sides, I repeated the same steps as the passenger mat. Now Now this is what it looks like in its final form. I would say that this is the trickiest one to do, but still not too bad. I didn't want to make this video too long, so I skipped doing the rear mats, but you basically repeat the same process. And the next segment I'm going to show you is just a quick montage of what the mats look like after 2 weeks of heavy use. But before I show you that, I hope you guys enjoyed my video and hopefully you got something out of it. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. Work hard, stay humble.